Hi, welcome to Todd's Tips. I'm Todd Barsness of Full-Time Voiceover Talent, and Todd's Tips is a feature of VO Marketing Pro. Now, if you'd like more information about VO Marketing Pro or anything else related to voiceover, just visit our Facebook page, website, or contact us via email. The links are located here. I'm going to talk again about voiceover coaches. I think I'm sorry about that. Excuse you.
I'm allergic to that subject, I guess.
Yeah, I think I don't mean to grind on voiceover coaches, but I just think there's accountability.
We're going to do it anyway.
Yeah, I think there's accountability that's needed. And because I offer my opinions, I want to be held accountable as well. I don't charge anything, at least at this point, for my advice. You get it free here on YouTube and on our Facebook channel or our Facebook page. But that doesn't mean that, I still am not accountable for what I say. Before we jump into the subject of our do and don't, today I just want to give you these caveats. Demond, our audiovisual producer, always puts these up for us to take a look at so that you can understand that I'm not telling you exactly how you need to run your business. Your business is your business. Run it the way you want to. I run my business the way I think is best. And all I'm offering you are some tips, and in this case, some do's and don'ts that I do and that I teach Hudson and a few other people who I kind of coach, if you will, or offer my advice for free. And so there they are. And they're just so that you can relax, apply these as you see fit. But please don't just throw out the baby with the bathwater. Don't just say, well, he's this, he's that, he's made this much, he does this, he's been at this long, so I don't listen to this. Just take your time and think about what I'm saying. So today, a do and a don't. I do work hard at not being hypocritical, but rather transparent in my voiceover career. I'm 63 years old. I've been around the block a lot. I don't know everything, but one thing I do know for sure is this. There isn't a person on earth today who isn't, in at least a little tiny bit of a way, a hypocritical. I've been a hypocrite lots in my life. Not very fun to admit, but I haven't always practiced what I've preached. That's being hypocritical. As a person, an athlete, a student, a coach, a husband, a father, I haven't always been faithful to what I say I believe. But with these videos about do's and don'ts and Todd's tips, our weekly numbers, I try to be transparent, at least as best as I know how. I tell you what I believe, and that's what I do when it comes to my voiceover business. I tell you to the penny exactly what I make in voiceover alone. So you can watch week by week, month by month, to see if my business strategies work. This is how much I make. This is what I do. Question, does it work or does it not work? As is well documented, I expect the same, especially from voiceover coaches. But some coaches, I have to be honest, disappoint me. Like presenting yourself as an industry expert, a VO talent industry expert, when you make far more coaching than you do in voiceover. Well, call yourself a voiceover coaching expert. Don't call yourself a voiceover expert if you're making so much more in voiceover coaching or demo production. Like designing a course for a well-known platform, yet you haven't yet to make the amount of money you claim to be able to help others make. Like excoriating other VO talent and coaches because they don't do VO the way you think they should do when you aren't transparent about what you make in voiceover alone. Like pontificating that you have the moral VO high ground and that you coach because you only want to help people. 10 seconds later, you have your hand out asking for money for one of your courses. Call me a cynic, call me a grumpy old man, but I don't trust VO coaches any farther than I can throw them. Again, I have one coach that I do trust, and you can see the link below to that person and get information about his coaching services. But the vast majority, I'm suspicious. Now, VO coaches can get off my most wanted suspects list. Most of them don't care because they have a lot bigger following than me. But if they want to get off the most suspects list, the most wanted suspects list, all they have to do is just first tell me exactly what you make in VO alone. You don't even have to do it to the penny. Just say, this is how much I make with my agents. This is how much I make on platforms. This is how much not. And I'm not talking general. I'm talking about I made $8,000 this last month in direct marketing. Wow, $8,000, that's not too bad. Maybe I'll listen to you a little bit about how you do direct marketing. Again, it's not that I can't learn from somebody who's being a hypocrite. That's not the point. Second, tell me exactly what you make in VO coaching. So tell me first what you make in VO alone, then tell me what you make in VO coaching. And third, stop telling me and others what to do in strong moral terms when you aren't transparent yourself. That's how you can get off my most wanted suspects list and build my trust with you. And see, that's what I think a lot of voiceover talent, they need to be thinking about those types of things when they look for a coach. Show me the money.
After all.
Or show me your list of people and let me ask them to show
your
me
students,
the money. Yeah.
After all, you're trusting your money with them.
Yep.
They better be helping you make money yourself.
You're trusting your money.
Hard work.
You're trusting your time and energy. You're trusting a career path with a lot of people because they're saying, you need to do thus and thus and thus and thus. And it might be different than somebody else. And you go, oh no, who do I trust? Well, these are some ways to figure that out. Do your homework. And I think these are ways that you can do your homework very quickly. If they say that's none of your business, if the people they coach just say great things about them and about their own things that they're learning, I want to say, well, tell me what you've made. What did you make before? What do you make now? And is there a thread between the two? Those are the types of things I want to know. Go ahead. What were you going to say?
No, I just was saying, after all, it's like you said, it's your career path.
Yeah.
It's your money that you've worked hard for. It's your whole business future that could be in their hands. And I'm not saying that some people aren't able to help that out, but don't you want to know if that person is followable by what they make? Because ultimately, everybody's trying to. Mm-hmm. I think everybody's trying to make money. Mm-hmm. They're not doing this just because. Oh, I just love being able to sit in my. People want to make money. If you really get down to it, and people are honest with themselves, I want to make money.
Yeah,
I like the aspect that I get to work for myself, but I also want to be able to make money.
Yeah, right.
So and do it the right way. I don't want to be 6 years down the road and be like, wait, what? There's this other way that you can do it, and I've been following so and so, and I've been stuck at this amount the whole time. Maybe I should figure it out. Anyway, that's at least how we talk with each other about those things.
Be careful. Just be careful. There's so many coaches out there. There's so many plans. And we hear horror stories, everything from tens of thousands of dollars to thousands of dollars in months of concerted effort down a certain path. And then they go, this doesn't seem to be working. And again, I understand. I'm going to go to bat for VO coaches a little bit here after all of this. But you can't, whether it's direct email marketing or working with agents or being on platforms, in their defense, you can't just be with a coach. Once you've determined that that's a trustworthy coach, you can't just be with one for a couple of weeks or 6. You've got to follow their plan. Most of this is a long haul mentality, and it's a numbers game. And it doesn't matter whether you're doing auditions for agents or whether you're sending out direct emails or you're waiting on Upwork and Fiverr to get going in the traction. It just takes time, but that's the whole point, is just making sure that you can trust the coach that you're listening to, because you're not just spending your time and money, you're spending your career path.
Yeah, and also maybe what you're saying here is that to go to bat for the coaches as well, some of these people who are using them as using their coaching aren't following them completely.
Yeah.
And so some of it's also on the person anyway.
Yeah. No, but then
give them-
again,
yeah.
then again, it's just like a lot of coaches in anything. They can always use the, well, you didn't follow me or you didn't stay long enough. So that's why I give you those three those three areas where you could ask them about and hold their feet to the fire. Because again, some of these people are asking for a lot of money and a lot of time and a lot of your career path. And you know as well as I do, it affects your relationships at home. It affects your bank account.
Your dream.
It affects your energy level, all those things. Enough said.
Thanks a lot for joining me for Todd's Tips. And if you'd like more information about VO Marketing Pro or anything else related to VO, the links are listed here.